A small nagging thought as the first round made its way toward the Bears early Thursday night was that the top guys in general manager Ryan Pace's supposed 8-player cloud of candidates might not be going necessarily or precisely the way Halas Hall would have liked, though be assured that within the Bears' myriad draft scenarios was this one. But all's well that ends well, and day one of the 2018 draft seemed to be wind up that way for the Bears. Teams always get exactly the guy they targeted all along. That's a joke there, but the Bears in fact did get the consensus highest-rated player available for one of their foundational needs going into the Matt Nagy era. And maybe this was just meant to be. Before the draft began, defensive coordinator Vic Fangio triumphantly showed the press corps the golf ball with which he'd scored his third lifetime hole-in-one earlier in the day, declaring that he was hot, and this could be a day for defense. It appeared to be, with Georgia linebacker Roquan Smith becoming the newest Bear and the highest Bears linebacker pick number 8 since Waymond Bryant was picked No. 4 out of Tennessee State in 1974. Only 2 defensive players were off the board through 7 picks before the Bears were up. Trade interest: I wasn't super strong, really, Pace said. As soon as Roquan was there, as soon as we knew it was gonna unfold that way, the whole room was elated. That's a great moment in the draft room when everybody feels that way. Did the Bears land a nugget at number 8? Consensus says yes. NFL.com draft analyst Mike Mayock, ESPN draft analyst Mel Kiper, CBSSports.com and USA Today Sports all ranked Smith as the No. 4 player in their rankings regardless of position. And the Bears got him at No. 8. Pace having a deep cluster of options was a good idea. Cleveland snatched up cornerback Denzel Ward, coveted by a core inside the Bears draft room, at No. 4, then Denver at No. 5 took the presumed best pass rusher in this draft, North Carolina State defensive end Bradley Chubb, after which Indianapolis chose Notre Dame guard Quentin Nelson, all 3 having been numbered among the Bears' Elite 8, along with Penn State running back Saquon Barkley, who went 0-2 to the Giants. If Pace indeed had the cloud of 8 as he said, then those 4 were gone by the time the Bears were up. Pace suddenly couldn't afford to trade any further back than 3 slots and still be sure of getting one of his 8, and possibly the lowest ranked of his 8. Teams coming off 4 straight last-place finishes don't improve by settling for leftovers. You could feel some things going on with the quarterbacks in play. Pace said, "We felt pretty strong if we stayed pat at No. 8, that we were going to get a good player. It kind of went off how we expected, and we were thrilled when Roquan was there, and we are very happy, ******, fitting a Pace template for No. 1. Smith fits certain characteristics in top Ryan Pace draft picks, and is a slight departure from some others. Pace drafts athletes. Smith is the latest in a line of Bears. Pace No. 1's marked by speed, clocked at 4.51 seconds in his combine 40-yard dash, 4th fastest time of all linebackers there. Kevin White was 4th fastest wideout in 2015. Leonard Floyd's 4.6 was 5th among 2016's linebackers. And the Bears are letting out the offensive shaft because of the mobility of Mitch Trubisky, whose 40 time, 4.67 seconds, was just 0.01 seconds off the pace of Deshaun Watson. The Bears prioritize grades over need as a draft determinant. But Smith staffs another position that, like wide receiver in 2015, White, edge rusher in 2016, Floyd, and quarterback in 2017, Trubisky, ranked as one of the 2 highest needs of the Bears in that draft. Where Smith differs from his 3 Pace antecedents is that he is arguably the most finished product drafted number 1 by the Bears' general manager. White had 2 seasons as a starter at West Virginia and Trubisky 1 at North Carolina. Both were clearly picks acknowledged as being a touch undeveloped but having huge upsides. Floyd had 3 productive seasons at Georgia but was drafted with the plan of upsizing him, which the Bears have done with dietary changes. Floyd was a Game 1 starter as a rookie. White might have been but for the first of his season-ending injuries. Smith projects to be a Day 1 starting inside linebacker as is. And if that plays out as expected, he'll be in the same huddle with former Georgia teammate Floyd. "It's going to be insane," Smith said via conference call. "Leonard Floyd, I looked up to the guy a lot. Coming from Georgia, he was an older guy. He was a redshirt junior when I was a freshman. So it was definitely big looking up to him. I'm a young guy, big-eyed freshman, like this guy is pretty special to see him go 9th overall to the Chicago Bears, so I'm beyond excited right now, *****, familiar faces coming, look for Bears personnel guys to hold on to their evaluation notes and hand him over to the coaching staff after this weekend. Because the coaches now have to deal with a hefty chunk of the top 12 draft choices from 2018. The Bears' schedule includes Giants, running back Saquon Barkley, no. 2. Jets, quarterback Sam Darnold, no. 3. Broncos, defensive end Bradley Chubb, number 5. Bills, quarterback Josh Allen, number 7. 49ers, defensive tackle Mike McGlinchey, number 9. Dolphins, defensive back Minkah Fitzpatrick, no. 11. Buccaneers, defensive tackle Vita Vea, no. 12. A second no. 1 pick, not quite. The draft didn't see the sometimes forecast tsunami of quarterbacks going in the first 4 picks, but 4 did go in the top 10 picks, 5 in the first round, and all but the Browns at no. 1 traded up for their guys, just like the Bears, Trubisky, Chiefs, Pat Mahomes, and Texans, a Watson, all did last year. The Bears weren't going to trade up for a quarterback, but they did poke around possibilities for jumping up from no. 7 in the second round into the late first round. I think we are always exploring those things, Pace said. Yeah, we were exploring some options to come back in round 1. We're always going to be aggressive if there's players we like. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes